Hello there! I can't believe we are in the last part of our Sisters Canada Springs Vacation series. In this final episode, we are going to have another heartwarming and memorable friendship reunion, try out a unique country-style restaurant in Ontario, and end the day with an exhilarating adventure. Indoor skydiving. I hope you're ready. Let's go!
You're not teaching in Dominica, you come and see just Toronto.
I tried to link up was the time when we had the picnic and the sound.
Oh yes. No, it was a busy time.
You know why all these vlogs always include a food moment? Yup, because Canada, especially Toronto, is known for being a great destination for multicultural cuisine, and I love that. So we wanted to end this experience with a bang. We decided to have brunch somewhere stylish, elegant, and with great food. We picked Café Landwer. This was actually my first time there, so honestly, I hoped it would be good, and friend, it was. Here is what I loved about it. First, the decor. Simplistic, elegant, and cute. It had a vibe. I absolutely loved it. Secondly, the food portions. For brunch, I found that the menu was pretty diverse, with options ranging from sandwiches, salads, burgers, small plates, and full-blown entrees. My friend Esther had a sandwich, my sister had a burger, I think, and I had a Landwer's famous breakfast, which comes with an assortment of Mediterranean-inspired breakfast spreads with eggs, a salad, and challah bread. I like this choice because it made me able to taste different Mediterranean flavors in one meal. We also added a portion of pancakes and a serving of fruits to our order, which we shared among the three of us.
Good choice, Claire.
Everything was so delicious. A+ for a Mediterranean breakfast experience at Café Landwer. Our bill was between $25 and $35 per person, and this was also inclusive of our tea, coffee, and tips. Here's one more thing you need to know before going to Café Landwer though. For breakfast or brunch, it's on a first come, first served basis, so you can't make a reservation in advance, and if you come at peak time, you might have to wait a bit before a table is emptied. Anytime between 9 and 11 a.m. on weekdays and weekends seems like a good time. I'll definitely go back to this spot.
Oh, I'm stuffed. It was yummy. Had a great time. Just chatting. It was such an experience. Thank you so much, Claire.
Why are you the good time care done, huh? The party care done. It's good time after good time. After brunch, we are now heading to our final adventure of this day, and we're taking the train to Whitby, the GO train to Whitby, to go and do. Okay, Marie's gonna lead us. Let's go to platforms 11 and 12. How long does it take to be a real Torontonian? Alright guys, we are in the train now, the GO train. It's one of the methods of transportation here in Toronto, and it actually connects nearby neighborhoods. So it should take us about an hour or a little less than an hour to get to Whitby for our indoor skydiving experience. But before, let me show you a little bit about what it's like to travel with the GO train.
The GO train is a regional train that connects the GTA, Greater Toronto Area, to a lot of nearby cities. It is very convenient to move around Ontario. Compared to the Via Rail train, which we use to travel from Toronto to Ottawa, the GO train is super effective for shorter distances where you have to travel for less than 3 hours or so. Our skydiving experience in Whitby was about 55 minutes, so this was the best mode of transportation. Also, we could easily use our Presto cards to board, which made it slightly cheaper and a lot more convenient. Alright guys, we are waiting for the bus now. That's gonna take us to the iFLY location. I think it's probably the one coming in. I've actually never been to this area, but I know about this area because Sina had come here in Toronto and she had performed here. So that's why I know about Whitby. And back then I was like, it's so far. It's actually 55 minutes away from Toronto. And close to the iFLY.
Yes.
Honestly, we were a little bit nervous because the bus was like 2 minutes late. and the people said we need to be there like at least 15 minutes, 45 minutes in advance. So we're gonna make it on time. Well, 2 minutes a little bit later, but we are on our way. I'm not sure if you guys can see the sign iFLY all the way on top there.
Listen, if you had told me that I would be skydiving at any point in my life in Toronto, I'll be like, no way. But my sister and I decided to try it out during our recent visit to Toronto, and it was a blast.
Marie, how you feeling?
I am scared.
I feel a little bit nervous. The main difference between indoor skydiving and real skydiving is that with indoor skydiving, you are actually doing the same thing but within a controlled environment, which means that the tunnel is controlled, the pressure around you is controlled, and everything is basically controlled. So it's designed to mimic the same circumstances as for real skydiving but in a controlled setting. I was a bit scared at first because I was like, oh my gosh, what if I fall or something? But we got a brief training session when we arrived and everything was so cool. Plus, when you get into the skydiving tunnel, you actually get in with 2 instructors who carry you up and help you adjust your position while in the tunnel for the best experience. You can also choose to skydive at different levels. For your first 2 flights, you can choose to start at a lower level, which I recommend, and then when you are done with that, up for a higher level, a lot closer to the ceiling. This comes with an additional fee though, but it's totally worth it. Your entire experience, including training and briefing, also takes about an hour in total. Overall, I think this is a great experience. It's very safe for adults and kids, and it's something different to do when you visit Toronto. They also have other locations in Canada, but we did ours in Toronto. I'll definitely recommend this.
No, that's fine. We have a lot of footage, no worries. iFLY is excellent. Woo!
First iFLY experience. You have been waiting for this for so long.
know.
How are you feeling? What are your impressions?
I feel like it's easier than you think, and it's so exhilarating. I was happy that they actually train you, they teach you everything, and the instructors really make you feel very relaxed. So for somebody like me who's not really into jumping off buildings and planes, it seems so natural, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I like the sign language that they were giving us signs like stretch your legs,
Good job.
Good job, and then the hand palm. It was really
Chin up.
nice, yeah. So I think they were really, really cool. It was nice. They were just encouraging. And they like pros. I think I'll definitely do that again. Definitely.
Absolutely. See you next time.
Yep.
Watching the photos now.
Me panicking.
The accuracy. Oh my god.
Okay, now it's time for lunch. I have never been to Montana, but this restaurant did it for me. We are talking real country vibes and in a good way. From the food, the menu, the decor, the ambiance, I could feel like I was in a real Western movie. Montana's Barbecue and Bar in Whitby is a great spot to stop at after your indoor skydiving experience. It is a chain with so many other locations across Canada, and you can definitely check out the one closest to where you are. Hungry after our skydiving experience. My sister had a rib and Mexi wing combo, and I had a huge burger. I can't remember which one. For drinks, we did not really know what to get, so we went with the waiter's recommendation: a Long Island iced tea for my sister and a poppy lemonade for me. Everything just fit and tasted perfectly. If you're looking for a Montana-style culinary experience, I definitely recommend it. The portions are huge and it's everything you need to satisfy your hungry appetite. Right now, the sad part of this experience is here. The adventure is over. We took a few more moments at the Yonge and Dundas Square, downtown Toronto, before heading back home for Marie's return trip. I hope you've enjoyed this series of our sister spring vacation in Canada. We visited Toronto and Ottawa over a week and tried to do not so touristy activities. As you can see, it is possible to have a good time, create memorable experiences when you visit Canada during the spring. If you enjoyed this series, make sure you subscribe for more of my Canada's travel adventures coming up. Just so you know, I am on a quest and a journey to visit every single Canadian province within a year. I hope you are there on this journey with me too. Wish me good luck. I'm going to need it. See you in the next adventure. Bye!